Alright guys, it is gourd time. This basket is huge. You can tell by my feet how big the basket is. And yes, the floor, we're remodeling still. This last priority, land is first. And growing food is first. But anyway, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. It is a good harvest. Now the smaller ones are more tender. The seeds are smaller, so some people I imagine like the seeds being larger for the crunch, but I'm okay. I like the smaller ones. It doesn't really matter, but the smaller ones and more tender ones are perfect for me, and it has enough texture where I can make my side dishes. That one's not, I don't think that one's too large yet, but when they get bigger round, that's when the seeds get larger. So these are, I have not come across a bitter tasting one. Sometimes they usually have like a slight cucumber bitter level of bitterness, but these have they have no bitterness, and they're kind of a creamy kind of feel. So I've cut these, I've peeled them. I cut them first, then I peel them. It's just more manageable, potato size basically. And as you can tell, some of the seeds, this one's not so bad. Let's see this one. That one's not so bad either. Now I've cut a larger part, but you can tell that there are some seeds, but they're still able to be cut, and there's one that's not cut right there. I do like them actually once they get blanched, and I put my seasonings like garlic, soy sauce, sesame oil. It's more of an Asian style type of dish that I use because I eat a lot of rice. You can kind of treat it like a zucchini. I wouldn't recommend any frying. I know I live in the South, and I do like fried food because of the taste, but I'm not an addict with it. I've noticed that if you go out in the sun, and if you're a fried food eater, if you're a lover of fried foods, you will probably get burnt quicker. I am really, really dark right now. Let me show you the difference in my feet and my feet without socks. I don't have pretty feet or anything like that, but I'm just showing you guys the difference. That's how much sun I've gotten. And even being as dark as I am, anytime I eat fried foods, these are the peelings that are going to the, I know I'm changing subjects quickly, but before I forget, these are going to the chickens and the Acinia fetidas that I've been raising, which is also known as red wigglers. And I'll show you guys those. I'm about to do a video on that, but that's a whole different video. Anyway, I'm about to blanch these, and I had a little bit of chicken stock in here. I need to turn the fan up higher. Well, I'll turn it up higher after. I'm going to stick these in there and I want it to blanch. And then once it's blanched, I will cool it off with cool water, rinse it off, strain it, let all the water come out of it. Then I'll add my fresh garlic, and I actually would like to try some rosemary in that. But I would like to try baking these too, or dehydrating them. I'm curious. Anyway, I will get back in touch with you guys, but this is our first harvest right here of gourd. And it's bottle gourd, aka duty, aka a calabash, and I hope I pronounced that correctly. I am wanting also to try some Indian dishes with this. This is very popular in India. Most people in the Western countries don't realize you can eat this. It's super nutritious. It's got so much going for it, and I'll make another video with more detail about that. But just to give you an example, my hair, actually my gray in my hair, I'm 52 years old, I have a lot of silver or white, and when I eat this, it starts going blonde, then brown. By the end of summer, a lot of it will be brown. So it's amazing. It's an amazing product. It keeps you cool in the summer. It's a great side dish to eat with your main meals. But I'll show you guys what I do with it afterwards. I've made a video on a different channel for somebody else last year, but I want to do something on this so you guys can see. Oh, there's some seeds right there. Yeah, this one's got a little too round. I like to keep them. The best time to harvest is probably they grow so quickly. But when they stay skinny like this is the best time. When they get really big and round, unless you actually like the seeds, some people do. It's kind of spongy like a zucchini. See that? It's really spongy. It's really tender. It's so good. Okay, this is the bottle gourd that we were just talking about, and I'm about to let the steam out. I'm in an RV, so I want it to go away and not in. And there's some seasoning left over from the chicken stock that was left in the pan from the chicken. Pineapple sage probably. I know there was rosemary and pineapple sage in that, but you want it to boil. If you're making a dish similar to mine, boil it while blanch it until it's transparent, like a translucent, not transparent, but translucent type of look. And then you want to quickly, I set my bowl up like this with a strainer inside of it. It makes it easier to cool, less water waste. And we're going to just put this in here, run cold water over it, strain it out as much as possible. Just let it sit for a few minutes. And then we're going to mix the seasonings in. So this is what I mean by translucent coloring. It's got a beautiful color to it. It's very clean, a very clean vegetable. So what I'm going to do is set it in my sink. It's a small sink because, like I said, it's an RV. And then I'm going to pull the strainer out after I've collected what I could out of the pan. And then I'm just going to dump this water that I already drained out of it. And then I'm going to quickly use cold water. So I'm just going to run it through to stop the cooking process. Ice machine, I would put some ice in it and make it happen a lot quicker. This second rinse. I really love this stuff. It's very, very good. And the sooner you eat a vegetable from picking it, the more nutrition is kept in it. Of course, I brought the water to a boil. It's been blanched, so some nutrition has escaped, but that's okay because I could probably drink that water that was boiled in or blanched in, so nothing goes to waste. But check that out, it's so pretty. And then I'm just gonna let it drain, and I will continue to show you guys. Now remember, this is a food that is not really well known to Western culture, because I guess the knowledge was lost on the value of this product. This I wouldn't say product, it just sounds so commercial, but this food was one of the first cultivated foods in history. So it's been used for thousands of years. So I suggest you guys try it. Again, that's the pineapple sage there. That was left over from the chicken stock. I added water to blanch it to give it some flavor. It was actually poured out and some was left over. But anyway, I'm about to drain this and then I'll be back to show you guys the preparation of the dish that I'm making. So this has been drained, and now I'm about to flip it over into the bowl. I already drained out of the bowl. So hold on one sec. As you can see how I sliced the garlic, I added about 3 pieces, probably medium, and 1 small piece to this dish. So next is soy sauce, and then a little bit of sesame oil. I didn't like the way that poured out. has like a little nozzle on it that it helps pour out more. I now have to clean that. I don't like leaving a mess on top of the can. Anyway, so this is basically it. You can add some onions. I thought about doing that. It's kind of late and I really want to eat. But then all you have to do is stir this up. And yes, I know you can get the low sodium soy sauce, or you don't have to use soy sauce at all. You can just create your own. It's just a cold dish. I'll keep it in the fridge. I'll eat it alongside with meat and rice. Let's see if I can come up a little bit higher. And this is just so delicious. So delicious. I guess if you have high blood pressure, you probably want to just stay away from the soy sauce. And just put your other seasonings that you've gotten used to replacing it with. Oh, probably could put lemon juice on it. That would be a great dish. I need to try that. If I did that, I would definitely add some onions. I like the clean flavor of the lemon, and it will take away your salt craving on top of that. So I think I'll try it. And then I'll show you guys. I'm going to make a smoothie with this too. You can drink it. It'll be fresh and raw, and you'll get all the nutrients. Again, you want to use it right after you pick it, like fresh. You want it to be fresh. Vegetables and fruits and anything you pick loses its nutritional value very quickly after it's picked. So I did have some leftover seasoning. This is a jam jar that I had. It didn't look very appetizing from when I looked at it in camera, but it's similar thing I did with raw cucumbers that I did with this. I used this recipe with a lot of vegetables like cucumbers, bottle gourd, and other like you can use it for all kinds of stuff. You can use it even for a stir fry, for meats, it just works with everything. It's just like one of those seasonings the little seasoning recipes that will just work in any dish and bring out flavor. So anyway, I'm going to enjoy this with the meal. I appreciate you guys watching.